Hello everyone, this is Coach Michele. I'm coming to you from my new home office. I'm really excited. I know in my last video I mentioned that we were looking for a home, so we actually found a home and we are closer to the office, so I'm super excited about that. No longer driving 45 miles, I am 16 miles from home. Today's video is a little different. Today's video was inspired by two women that I spoke with yesterday. I actually connected with them yesterday, and I was so inspired by them and their story and the time we spent together. It was supposed to be a 30-minute free consultation, and we ended up spending over an hour together. I spent over an hour together with each of them, and they really touched me. And my philosophy is anytime one person, two people, three people have the same issue, the same concerns, then that means there's a whole bunch of people. So today's video is addressing the people. I want to talk to you. Coach Michele, how about this? Just Michele Ellis. We're going to alleviate and remove the coach from this segment. A lot of you, and not only the two women I connected with yesterday, but previous, communications have indicated that, others are experiencing the same thing. And I did as well. So you're thinking, okay, Coach Michele, tell me what it is. It sounds juicy. Well, it's not juicy, it's deep. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am. Of course, you know I'm Coach Michele. Prior to being Coach Michele, I'm Michele. I won't tell you my nickname from the Bronx, but I'm Michele. And I did not have the easiest upbringing. We're not going to talk about childhood. My parents were great. We did things. Life was great. I have siblings, all of those wonderful things. I'm talking about from teenhood, if you will. A lot of you know, being raised in the Bronx or raised in a hood that we call hood, an underprivileged area, we tend to be product of our environments. And in order to change that and change our future and the future of our kids, we have to make that decision. So it's all about a mind shift, right? So at the early age, I'm just going to give you a brief synopsis of my teenhood to mid 20s, if you will, or maybe a little older than mid 20s. I had a baby. Well, first of all, let's go back. I used to be a track star. Hundreds of trophies, literally, yes, hundreds of trophies and medals all over my mother's home, living room, up on the wall. I was the star in the South Bronx. Then I met a young man, fell in love, right, at 15, had a baby at 16. So some would say, oh my God, a baby at 16, what to do? Dropped out of school, got a GED, right? So a teen mom, GED, fast forward, domestic abuse, fast forward, living in a shelter with my kids, all of these horrific things that Coach Michele has gone through. And here I am today, a successful business person, featured in Black Enterprise as the #1 interior decorator with that national franchise in the country, right? Full page article in Black Enterprise, in Upscale magazine, TV, all over the place. Corporate, success in corporate. I left corporate in 2003 to become an entrepreneur, right? And here I am today, a successful entrepreneur. I wanted to give you that brief synopsis of who I am because I am no different than you are. I am no better than you are. And I say all this to say so many of you, especially the two women yesterday, one in particular that shared and even started to cry on the phone, wanting to be an entrepreneur. I want to encourage each and every one of you that if I could do it, if God could bless me with the ability to own a business, become a successful entrepreneur, not worry about, if my bills are going to be paid today, you can as well. So this is taking all of the sales out of it, all of the glamour out of it, just to say don't give up. This is a hard business. Owning a non-medical home care agency, non-skilled agency, is not easy. I've said that in previous videos. It does require dedication. To all of you that are CNAs, PCAs, home health aides, I want you to know you are helping someone. You are helping someone else's dream become a reality. And if you're watching this video, that means you are looking to change your life the future of your children, your financial makeup, and a whole lot of other things. Some of you may be breaking generational curses. I'm the first entrepreneur in my business, in my family that I know of. I say that to say, don't give up. Even if you can't afford, a lot of you come to me and you've looked at other companies, organizations that offer coaching. Regardless of the coaching, if you can't afford the coaching or you choose not to invest in the coaching, that's fine. I'm going to give you some steps to take because my goal is for you not to give up. Don't let your dream die. If you have a passion to help people, if you have a passion to be in this industry and you're trying to find out how to get started, where to get started, what do I do, all of those different things, I'm going to give you some tips, right? Free tips, Coach Michele tips. The first thing is that you have to shift your mind. You have to make the decision that you want to become an entrepreneur. And don't let anyone, your family, your friends, because there's going to be some naysayers. Many people said, oh my God, you're leaving Verizon Communications, making $70,000 a year plus annual bonuses. Are you crazy? No, I was not crazy and I'm still not crazy. I have not looked back since. So I'm not saying quit your job, folks, because you have to have a strategic plan in place. What I'm saying is that you can do both of them simultaneously to begin. So what you do, the first thing is to shift your mind. Get in a mindset of positivity, right? So you want to speak things. The tongue is powerful, all of those great things, right? So you want to speak this thing to yourself. Every day you want to give yourself positive affirmations saying, yes, I am great, I am powerful, I am an entrepreneur, I am successful, all of these things, right? So you shift your mind. That's the main thing. Sometimes we have to change our environment, right? So I'm not saying get up and move, but sometimes we have people in our lives that can't go where we want to go. So what I say to my coaching clients is if they're in the car, it's okay, but they can't go to your destination. So you just put them out kindly at the bus stop. Give them some change, put them out at the bus stop, right? And then you continue to the end. So my clients laugh at that. So literally you're not going to pull over to the curb and put someone out at the bus, but mental, again, it's a mental shift. So you put them out at the corner, you put them out at the bus stop, and you continue. You have a linear focus, and you continue on what it is your goals are. So the first thing is you're going to speak that thing, right? You're going to put it on paper because that's powerful. I want you guys to do vision boards. I'm going to actually put a free downloadable thing on my website, a downloadable item for vision board. And I want each of you to go there and download it for free. And I want you to put together your ideal business, your life, whatever it is your heart desire. So it's in paper so it can manifest. You can see these things every single day. You can live them. When you get distracted, go back to your vision board. And then I want you to do your due diligence. And you say, what is that, Coach Michele? I want you to research. That's the key to success. One of the keys to success. You have to research, identify what you want to do. Okay, so you say, I'm looking at this video. I want to do non-medical home care, non-skilled services. Great. So what areas do you want to cover? What services do you want to offer? What's the company's name? So I need you guys to think about your name. What type of entity do you want to be? When I say entity, the business structure, most entrepreneurs start out as LLCs. That's going to just give you a quick overview. That's going to separate your personal assets from your business assets, right? So most people start out with that. In most states, it's about $100 and you renew it annually. You could do it online. You don't have to pay someone to do it. And research. Do some competitive shopping, right? So see what other people in your area are doing, and then you tweak it and you make it yours, right? So those are some of the things I want you to start with. When it comes down to policies and procedures, guys, be careful when you buy your policies and procedures. Try to create them yourself because it's your business. If you say, I'm not a writer, we're all not writers. That happens to be one of my gifts. I'm a writer. I graduated from the University of Phoenix and we had to write, we had to present every single week. So that's a skill that I learned. So you can learn it as well. If you want to save time, then yes, you can invest in policies and procedures. When you buy your policies and procedures online, guys, make sure, if you're not getting them from me, make sure you're getting a guarantee. right? If you're buying your state approved, try to get some type of guarantee. If your binder is not approved up front, make sure the person is going to help you with the modifications or the revisions that the state require. Because if not, it's a waste of money. Then you got to go back and try to fix those things, and you didn't understand how to do it from the beginning. So now how are you going to understand how to fix it, right? The other thing is, when you buy these binders online, some of them are not for the United States. So the laws are different. The language is different. So make sure you understand what it is you're buying online. Make sure you understand if you're buying policies and procedures that are specific to what your state requires, or if you're buying general policies and procedures, which there's nothing wrong with buying general policies and procedures for this business, because then you can tweak them as needed. But the problem comes in when you buy binders on policies and procedures online, and you want to send them into your state. They're never going to work. Never. Never. They are never going to work, because these are general policies and procedures written for the masses, right? So regardless of where you are, you can use these policies and procedures. So what you need to do is get the policies and procedures specifically for your state. And in addition to that, you can buy the other ones and be able to tweak them to be able to run your business accordingly, right? So those are just some tips, but the main thing I want you to take away from this video is that we are the same. I put my pants on just like you put your pants on. I put my lipstick on just like you put your lipstick on. And for all the men that are watching this video, same thing. I put my pants on just like you put your pants on. And I'm getting more and more men calling me, which I'm thankful for you guys as well. Most of my videos, my website catered to women, just because as women we wear so many hats. Not saying that men don't, but women, we wear so many hats, and we're emotional. And I want to make sure you guys take the emotion out of this and make business decisions. Make business decisions that are going to help you change the financial makeup of your family, help you bring in additional income to help your spouse if you're a stay-at-home mom and looking to get back into the industry. Whatever it is you are your situation is, I want you to know you can do this. You can do it. It's just a matter of learning. Just like as kids, none of us knew how to ride a bike. Not one of us was brought into this world knowing how to ride a bike. But the majority of us know how to ride a bike today. Some of us know how to remove our hands from the steering wheel, from the handlebars. Some of us know how to take our feet off. Some of us know how to stand up. Whatever the case may be, we were taught how to do those things. Or we taught ourselves, right? So we got on the bike and we had the training wheels, and then one was a little higher than the other, and you learned to balance yourself. And then eventually your mom or dad or brother or sister took them off. And you were like, ah! And you may have gotten a couple of bumps, bruises, scrapes, scratches, whatever it is, but you got back on. And eventually, every day you went outside with your bike, and you got back on, and you got back on. And now you are teaching your kids how to ride a bike because you have the experience. So what I want you to do is sit down, get a piece of paper, and write out your goals. Write out the things that you're good at. Write out the things that you're not good at that you want to do. And then you can get help with those different things. We're all not good at everything. So it's good to outsource. I outsource a lot. There's no way in the world I can run the businesses that I run if I didn't have Coach Rob coaching me. If I didn't have, and I have a coach, right? I have a coach as well. So I don't know everything. So the things that I need to learn or want to learn, or to take my business, because as an entrepreneur, you don't have a cap. But in order to get to that higher level, sometimes you need someone that has already reached that level. And then you get someone else. So I have two coaches. I have Coach Rob, which is the man of my life. And then I have Coach Lisa, right? She is a 7-figure earner, and I'm striving to be a 7-figure earner. So there's things that we do to help ourselves grow. And we outsource. So I don't do my own payroll. I outsource. I outsource to corporate payroll. I outsource a lot of things. Yes, I said corporate payroll because my sales rep is the bomb. You can go to my website, look on resources, he's there. Great, great, great customer service. So when someone does great things, I like to give them shout outs. So I'm going to sum this up with don't give up. If you use my service, great. I will help you become successful. I will help you start and grow your business. If you don't use my service and you use someone else, make sure you go into it knowing exactly what it is you're getting out of it so your expectations are met. If you decide to do it yourself, great. Then just continue to do your research, read. I have a top 5 book list. I'm going to put that on my website. Read. If you don't have time, I don't watch TV. So I choose not to watch TV. If you have time, if you don't watch TV, or if you can spare time, or if you're in your car a lot, get audible.com, audible.com I think, or audiblebooks.com, and then listen to the books. Right? So listen to books when you're in your car. Listen to books when you're cooking dinner. Whatever it is. So the other thing I want to say, this is, again, not sales, but just responding to the 2 phone calls, the 2 women I was referencing from yesterday. They asked for payment plans, right? Coach Michele, we started out doing payment plans, and an individual or individuals messed that up. So I punished everyone. I said, no more payment plans. And then I said, why would I take a blessing from someone else? When I started this business, I didn't have a lot of money. So I'm pretty sure there's some of you watching this video that don't have a lot of money. So I'm happy and pleased to say I had my web designer add payment plans to the services that I offer. So they went live around 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you go to, MichelleLeeEllis.com, MichelleLeeEllis.com, click on services, you'll see the payment plans. I hope that those payment plans help you guys out. So I want to end this with, I am no better than you are. If God did it for me, he could do it for you. Don't give up. Stay strong, have good people in your space. Your circle of influence is very powerful. Your tongue is very powerful. I love you guys. God bless and stay strong.